All right, I'm in Adobe Illustrator CC, so if you're in CS5, your screen's going to look a little different. You just go File, New. In our case, we're going to go New, and what we're going to do is you're going to name this Draw or a name that fits your assignment, and then you just kind of look down at everything that we're going to be looking at. We're going to be printing this. We can look at the web, but it just changes your pixel sizes and stuff. So let's just keep it with print. So if we want to print something out in the classroom through our laser printer, it's going to go on a letter size paper. Now points usually scare us a little bit, so what we're going to do is we're just going to throw this over to inches. You can see it's 8.5 by 11. It's the exact same if you go from points to inches. So if you just get hastily and you just want to go fast, you don't need to change it. And that's pretty much it. I mean, there's more advanced options here that we can change, but for right now, just getting started, we don't worry about all the different options that we need because we're just learning the program itself. So we're going to click OK. And now you'll notice our artboard here is a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. Now, I'm going to move up my screen just a little bit so you guys can see all the tools I have available. Let me take this and move this over just a little bit so now you guys can see the tools on my right side. You can see the tools on my left side. And let me pull the bottom up a little bit so you can see down here. All right, perfect. So now what we have is we have a piece of paper. And for the first assignment, we're just going to be drawing a basic shapes, and we're going to be aligning those basic shapes. So we're going to come over here and take a look at our toolbar. The big tools that we need to use, of course, is our good old selection tool, and then we're going to be using our good shapes tools. Notice our shape tool has this little nested arrow. If I click and hold down my mouse, I'll have more options. This over here is called our tear out mode, and we could tear it out so we can then have easy access to more shapes. If we close it, no worries, you just come here and you could tear it out again. So no worries. Now for this first assignment, we're just going to be drawing some basic shapes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw one square. All right. Now it's probably a rectangle, so it's probably the height and width is not exact. There's a place that we can set the height and width, but we're just drawing right now, so don't worry about all the different ways to draw a square. So let's take a look here at our color. We have a white shade, a white fill, and we have a black stroke. So if we take a look up here, we have a white fill and a black stroke. This exact same information is also located down here. We have a white fill and then we have our stroke. If we swap the two, now we have a black fill and a white stroke. Okay, we can also change our color, fill to red. Notice it changes down here as long as we fill it up here. We can also change the color of our stroke and then change the size of our stroke. All right, and then of course if you want to play, you could change the way your stroke looks and kind of add some dimension to your drawing. It doesn't matter. And then if I flip these colors around, oh, I have to have the square selected. If I flip the colors around, it flips it around. Now what I want to do is I want to draw the exact same box so my image looks consistent. There's a couple ways we can do this. We can copy and paste the square, or what I like to do is I grab my selection tool, hold down the Alt key, and notice when I push the Alt key, I get my duplication arrows. Click and drag. I'm holding down the Alt key, haven't let go. I'm going to let go of the mouse, and there I go. I let go of the Alt key. And so now I have two of the exact same squares. I'm going to go ahead and align those to make sure that they're exactly the same. To select both squares, I click and drag, or I could click once, hold down the Shift key, and select again. That does multiple selections. I'm just going to align this to the top. I could align it to the bottom, but if I take a look up here, vertical alignment, it's pretty good. So let me just do a little bit more dramatic align so you guys can see that. So if I hold down the Shift key, I got both of them selected, and now I can align it to the top, and it's aligned. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down the Alt key, and this time I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to hold down the Shift key. I'm going to left align it to bring that in. I almost think it's a little bit too much, so I'm going to go right here. And I'm going to show you, oop, don't want to do that. Click out, go right up here, okay? I'm going to do it one more time, Alt, and I'm going to come on over, okay? and shift, and then this I'm going to do the right side. All right, now that I've got my 4 squares, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change some of these colors. So I'm going to do green, yellow, select it. I'm going to do blue, and I'm just kind of grabbing some to change up my boxes a little bit. And then I grab another box. I'm going to put it right on top. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so now I want to add some text, right? So I'm going to grab my text tool. So I just want to make sure I stick with the same T right here, type tool. And I'm just going to click and drag a box. And now I can do my SWOT analysis. Let's say strengths. All right, now check this out. It's just like a toolbar up here. I have my characters. I could change my font. I could change the size. So if I just click down, it's whatever's loaded on your computers, what you have available to you to use. So maybe I'll just do Kristen. Oh, gotta have it selected. I just double clicked on it. And let's go up here. I'll do Harold. I want to make that a little bit larger. There we go. Okay, and just move it around. So now you guys can type in your boxes. Good luck.